Hey, ladies, I'm gonna mute you all and we're just gonna wait for everybody to come in. So just hang out. But you are all muted. Let's try that again. Okay.
Ever since I've been on.
Someone
Zoom.
keeps unmuting themselves, so try not to do that because when there's a lot of people in here, it gets really noisy. There we go. So I usually give it 3 minutes after the meeting time before I start. And it's 11:59. So we have about 4 minutes if you guys want to get water or anything like that. Okay, we got 2 minutes. Boys, go lay down. I might move myself because they're just gonna bark. I'm gonna walk with you guys. In 8 weeks, you guys are gonna see my entire house, so be prepared. All right. All right, we got 1 more minute and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, perfect, Audrey. Your mom knows me. She knows my coaching. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So I won't keep you guys on for a 30-minute meeting, but I do have a bunch of things to go over. So I am Coach Shannon. Welcome to the Shred Tribe. This is your Shred into Summer session. I run sessions every 8 weeks. I've been doing it for years. I like to give you guys a little bit of background about myself. I used to weigh 242 pounds, and I learned about macros and became obsessed with it and with fitness and nutrition, and changed my life and lost 100 pounds. And have been able to keep it off with macros tracking. So just like you guys are going to be doing, I track macros every single day, and I've done it for 13 years. I leave it a little bit, and then if I find myself losing track of myself, I get right back into it. The best part about tracking macros is it is a way of life. It is not a diet. So first thing I like to tell everybody is you are not on a diet. Please don't ask me what you should eat, because there's nothing that is off limits, but you will learn how to eat for your goals, for your height, your weight, your age, all those things. And that's why I have you fill out a consultation form. And that's why I have you fill out your in-app information. And over the next couple of days, by Wednesday, you will have all of your own customized macros. So not one person's macros are the same. And I actually manually do all that. And then you will get a 17-page report that is a lot of pictures, but it also explains to you a lot about the macros I gave you. So along with your ebook, you'll have your own report. The ebook is your Bible. Because if you ask me a question and it's in the ebook, I'm going to say, well, did you read the ebook? Or did you see the ebook? Because doing this so many years, I realized that I was repeating myself over and over and over again. And a lot of times it's like, okay, well, go in your ebook, you're going to see it there. And a lot of people are visual, and having it at their fingertips is a lot easier for them. So I've had people print out their ebook, put it in a binder, just download it, have it at their fingertips. But you guys all have the ebook, because I've added everybody into the ebook group. So everybody has a copy or accessibility to the ebook. I want everybody to know that this Zoom right here, right now, is the same Zoom we use for everything. If we do workouts, if I have, your macros 101 meetings, our weekly meetings every Wednesday does not change. This is your Zoom. It'll never change. And if it does, that's because something happened with Zoom and maybe they're down, and I'll reach out and say, everybody, this is the Zoom for tonight. But otherwise, for 5 years, I've used the same Zoom. If you look at the top of your dash, when you go into your app, you're going to see groups. So right now you see the Zoom group, you see the Shred Tribe merchandise group, you see the YouTube channel group, you see the Shred Tribe group where it says Summer Shred into Summer. Your Shred into Summer group is where I put all important information. If I don't message it to you, it's going to be in that group. That is your let me check it every single day group. You should get a notification. Sometimes the notifications get annoying. There's a way to turn it off. If you go into your settings, you can turn off, like, you don't want to get in-app and email notifications. You could turn it off, so you only get one notification. And if there's a group, after I add you to all the other groups, if there's a group that doesn't apply to you, whether it be the alcohol calculations or Shred Tribe meetup group, or you don't eat sushi, so you don't need to be in the sushi cheat sheet group. All those things, once I add you, you can message me and say, hey, Shannon, I don't drink. I don't need to be in the alcohol calculations group, or I don't eat sushi. I don't need to be in that group, or I don't shop on Amazon. I don't need to be in that group. Backing up to the Amazon, I'm going to add you to a group, and it's called links. I think it's called links. Hold on. I'll tell you right now. Actually, I'll add you guys right now while I have you on. It is called Important Shopping Links. In that group, when you scroll up, you're going to see a link all the way at the top. There's 4 links. One is Shannon Shred Tribe Amazon shop. So I am an Amazon affiliate, and they have allowed me to make a shop where I have all our snacks that are approved, like little foods that are approved, fitness equipment that's approved. And once you click on my link, it'll connect to your Amazon Prime or whatever you have. And you'll see things that I've put in there that you guys can order, whether it's to hit your proteins, your carbs, whatever it is, you'll see that link in there. You're also going to see a link in there for protein bars called Built Bars. And Built Bars are approved protein bars because the protein to carb ratio is higher than anything. Normally with protein bars, your carb to protein is higher, which means it's like a candy bar. And then you really don't want to eat that. But like I said, nothing's off limits. They're just options for you guys as an option. So I'm going to add you guys all to the important shopping links group, and you guys can take a look at that. Once we start and you guys are put into all the other groups, there is a recipe group. There is a favorite finds group. We do a meeting where everybody brings their favorite snack or meal, and we all share it and tell you the macros and where we get it. This way you get more ideas, because you run out of ideas and stuff. So there are a bunch of different groups. Flex Friday, Motivation Monday, there's just a lot of different groups, and it's a lot of support. So right now you only see what, 10 of you? There's 200 people in the app right now, but you don't see them at all. You're not in any of the groups with them. And I do that intentionally because for the first week, it's all about me and you and us getting your macros together, making sure you're synced, and making sure not only are you synced, but I could see what you're putting in my Fitness Pal before we go gung ho. And for 7 weeks, we track and log and make it happen. We do a macros 101 meeting. You're going to be in the meeting on Wednesday night with everybody else if you choose. We do a questions and answer meeting. By the time next Monday comes on the 18th and you are in with everybody else, you're not going to feel overwhelmed as you do today. And I promise you that. I've been doing this for a really long time, and I've found the system that works, keeping you separate instead of throwing you in with the sharks. So it really does work out better. After this week, the only meetings we have is every Wednesday at 7 p.m. It's Eastern time. If you cannot attend, they are all recorded. I have a YouTube channel. It's called Shred Tribe YouTube channel. You guys all have the link for it already. If you go in there, every meeting I've pretty much ever done for the past 3 or 4 years is in there right now. And they're usually titled. So you can always find a meeting. If you say you want something on menopause, I'm going to say, oh, go in the Shred Tribe YouTube, you'll find it. Or sabotage, or late night eating, or any of those things. So you guys have that already. When you are doing the Shred Tribe stuff, please do not use a computer. The access is totally different. So you want to use your iPhone or your Galaxy, Samsung, whatever phone you have, your app, and your iPad is okay as well. My style of coaching, I like to get this out of the way first. I am a no filter, sometimes curse, tough love, get your shit together coach. I've been there. I get it. I know it's hard. But if you tell me you can't do it, I'm going to tell you this is not right for you. I'm going to give you your money back. I don't do this to make money. I do it because it is my passion. And if you research coaches, they charge $300 to $500 for 4 weeks. That's not why I do this. I do this because I've done it. I know how challenging it is, but I also know that I can change lives. But if you're not willing to make changes and make habits and at least try what I tell you, then we're not a good fit. So right off the bat, after you guys get your macros, right after we have our meetings, I give everybody 1 week of an out. You want out, I will refund you. So as much as it's tough love, I try to instill in you that I do understand and that you just need to give it a try because you're here right now because of what you've been doing is not working. So when you message me and say, but I've always done it this way, I'm going to say, well, this is not always, this is now. We're learning new things. And in order to make changes, you have to make changes. To have changes, you got to make a change, right? If you want to stay the same, remain the same. And if you're not willing to meet me halfway, then it's just not a good fit. And And I'm not going to lie to you. I probably in 5 years, I've refunded 5 or 6 people over thousands of people in between. So I like to think that my coaching style works, but I do have people like message me and say, you're such a badass, you're such a hard ass. And I love how you just tell us straight how it is. I don't know if it's a compliment or not, but that's how I am. So I just like to clear that out of the way. I don't curse a lot, but I do curse. I asked you guys all your goal weight, right, in the consultation form. But when I calculate your goal, I do it in 10, when I calculate your macros, I do it in 10-pound increments. So when you get your sheet, it might look like it says your goal. If you said 200, it might say 190, even though your goal is 150. It's because every 10 pounds, I'm going to recalculate your macros and see if it needs to change. Also, 10-pound goals is such an award-winning feeling, when you hit those 10 pounds. When you have 50 pounds, it seems so far away. So also in the app, I'm going to put your goal weight as 10 pounds, and every 10 pounds, I change it. And every 10 pounds that you hit your goal, you get like fanfare in my app, because it's a great thing to hit that goal. Every week is weigh-ins. Every other week, you have weigh-ins and photos. Those are mandatory. If you do not do them, we have no way to quantify how your body is changing, because the scale is not the only way to see your body changing. Muscle and fat weigh the same. So if you're building muscle at the same time as losing fat, your scale will not change. But when you're tracking macros, your body composition changes, and you're only going to see that in pictures. On Monday, when you wake up, you're going to have a calendar, you're going to have habits. All of a sudden, it's just going to populate into your profile. I dated it for tomorrow, so you're not overwhelmed right away, but you're going to see it all tomorrow. You're going to see workouts tomorrow. You're going to see little videos, a food video, a couple other things in your app under your own profile. You're going to see 2 habits: walking 10,000 steps a day and drinking half your body